Hey, welcome back everyone to another gameplay of Farming Simulator 18, and today is a very tragic day, and you can see I have lost a lot of fields and a lot of crops on which I have planted a lot of crops. A lot of them were the corn fields and the sugar beet fields. So just look at this crazy helper still harvesting something, and I don't know uh, why this bug is here. So today we are going to do a lot of different things. So first of all, I will introduce you with a special type of fertilizer. Now before you press the dislike button of in the down below, I want to say this fertilizer is not so special. It's just I want to show you just a hidden feature of Farming Simulator 18 game. So there's no a lot of there is nothing else, right? So you can see I have the fields I have lost, and that's a really big loss. So um, my main focus for today is to plant something on these fields. So before we start planting on this field, I want to show you the hidden feature that you might did not know. So this field is withered. You can see I have planted some sugar beets on this field, and this field was fertilized. So when I will cultivate this field, it will act as a fertilizer, and I mean the field will be fertilized. So you can see the texture of this field is fertilized field, and this is now a completely fertilized field, you can see. So this is the hidden feature, or you may call this a special fertilizer. And yeah, it's special because now there is a reason and a logic behind this thing. So first of all, this will only happen to those fields which you have fertilized. And I mean, if a field got withered, which you have fertilized, then the fertilizer will remain in the field where either you cultivate that field when it's withered. So similarly, on the other hand, if you have a field which have got field withered, and that field and you did not fertilize that field, then if you cultivate that withered field, that field will be and that field will not be fertilized, so it will be a normal field. So I'm sure that you understand the logic. So I did fertilize this field, and now when I'm cultivating this field, the fertilizer is still there in the field, but the crop is being cultivated. So that's why the fertilizer is still there. So you don't need to fertilize your fields again after fertilizing after cultivating your field. So this is the logic, or the hidden feature, or the secret, or the special fertilizer, whatever you say. So similarly, let me show you the other fields which are probably I have not fertilized, and now let's move to those fields. So alright, so these fields are cultivated, so now I'm not going to cultivate these fields. So I have another field on which I've planted sugar beets. So now, and this field I did not fertilize this field. So now you will see that if I cultivate this field will not be fertilized. So let me show this right now. So you can see the texture of the field is not changing. It's same as you are cultivating this field after harvesting the field. So there is no huge difference, and I'm sure that you can now easily understand the difference and the logic behind this. So this thing I just noticed this thing while I was cultivating my withered field, and I don't know if anyone of you uh, have this experience before, but I just experienced this change and I thought I should share this with you. Alright, so just for cultivating this field, now let's do something else. Alright, so after cultivating the fields, I'm going to plant some sunflower there, and yeah, the sunflower is also a really profitable crop, and moreover, sunflowers are added on Farming Simulator 18 only, so this is, in this way, this is a very special crop as well. So and moreover, I haven't planted sunflower for a while, so I thought I should plant some sunflowers today. So my main focus is these fields, so I'm going to plant sunflower on these fields. So after getting the new update in which the wheel physics of this Amazon condor is fixed, I just realized that these fields are not so big. The fields should be more bigger than these are right now, and this is impossible. The developers are definitely not going to change the size of the fields, and also they will never ever add new fields, because this is impossible. And because if they decided to add new fields or change the size of the fields, they have to change a lot of things you can't imagine. Alright, so first of all, they have to reprogram the helpers. Second, they have to reprogram the tools, the vehicles, and moreover, they have to reprogram the delivery assistant, and also they have to work really hard, and the whole game will change if they decided to add new fields. This is not so simple, and yeah, and that's why it's almost impossible to add new fields in Farming Simulator 18, as one of the developers said when I was talking to them on the Discord server. I said, is it possible to add some modes in Farming Simulator 18? So he said this is impossible, and then I said, why it's impossible? Please don't say it's impossible, because I was playing a game of a video pop in which you can create your own mode on their website. So I just give them this reference, and they said we have no plan for making such modding community for Farming Simulator 18, and that's why it's impossible for this moment. And yeah, they are definitely not going to make some modes for Farming Simulator 18. So if we want some new content in our game, we are totally relying on the developers of this game. And if this is my own opinion, that the developers of this game are very lazy. Their main focus is Farming Simulator 17, not the Farming Simulator 18. Although everyone knows that this is the best farming simulation game on Android platform, but I think the developers of this game do not think so. So what we can do here is to just wait if the developers took pity on us and make new update of Farming Simulator 18. So this is the last field on which I am going to plant the sunflower, I've decided to work only limited fields if I can't. Now that was my mistake. I was busy doing something else in this map, so that's why all the fields got withered. But I'm sure that I will manage this game next time very soon. Oh, I think I should change the camera view because that was strange a little bit. Alright, so this field is almost done. And now let's move on. Alright, so I'm going to fertilize these fields, and for this purpose I'm going to use this liquid fertilizer. So the rest of the video I will speed up the rest of the video, and I'm sure that you will enjoy this gameplay. So if you enjoyed this gameplay, then please drop a like for this gameplay and subscribe if you haven't already for more gameplays. Bye, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.